I see so many K-pop fans asking, why doesn't this company promote this idol more? And honestly, I think the answer can be summed up in one word: BLACKPINK. Let me explain. I constantly see fans of wonyoung, aespa, and other hugely popular idols wondering why their companies don't do more to capitalize on their popularity. From the outside, it seems obvious. If you have an idol attracting massive attention, why not push them even harder? Take wonyoung. She's already incredibly famous, but it feels like her company could be doing much more with her star power. They could flood the market with solo opportunities, television appearances, brand deals, and international promotions. Instead, the amount of solo promotion she receives often feels surprisingly limited for someone of her popularity. The same argument can be made for aespa. They're one of the biggest girl groups in K-pop, yet fans regularly feel like their company isn't fully taking advantage of the group's momentum. I remember when Hearts 2 Hearts member Ian performed Karina's solo song Up. Many Karina fans were upset because Karina herself never really got the chance to properly promote the song. I understand that frustration, but I think it's worth asking why situations like this happen. At the end of the day, K-pop companies are businesses. Their goal is to maintain a steady stream of revenue, and that revenue depends on artists remaining under their management. If an artist leaves, the company loses access to the income that artist generates. Because of that, companies have a strong incentive to make sure the brand remains bigger than any individual person. If an idol becomes so successful that they no longer need the company risks losing one of its most valuable assets. That's why I think many companies are careful about how far they allow certain idols to grow individually. They want successful stars, but they also want those stars to remain closely tied to the group, the company, and the brand. The best example of this is BLACKPINK. BLACKPINK was already insanely popular before debut. To my understanding, Lisa already had a solo fan base the moment she was announced as a member. These girls were destined to become stars, but I think YG made a decision that many companies now look at as a cautionary tale. They allowed the members to build incredibly strong individual brands very early in their careers. The members received major solo brand deals, luxury ambassadorships, personal Instagram accounts, and semi-promoted solo music releases while still actively promoting as a group. Every endorsement, solo schedule, and individual project strengthened each member's identity as a standalone celebrity rather than just a member of BLACKPINK. Eventually, they reached a point where they didn't need YG's name to attract attention. Their own names carried enough value on their own, and that's why I think BLACKPINK is the perfect example of what many K-pop companies are trying to avoid today. Now, in 2026, all 4 members are thriving as solo artists outside of YG's direct control. YG isn't benefiting from that success anymore. From a company's perspective, it's a nightmare scenario. You've spent years building artists only for them to become powerful enough to succeed completely on their own. That's why I think companies are much more cautious now. When fans ask why idols like Karina, wonyoung, or other massively popular stars don't get pushed even harder individually, the answer is simple. Companies don't want another BLACKPINK situation. They want successful stars, but they don't want stars who become so big that the company itself becomes unneeded. But let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you, hopefully, in the next one.